Hey, get more listings without cold calling. I'm going to show you how to host this instead. All right, let's get right into it. We want to help you out. This is something that everyone should be doing. I would say at least once a month. It can totally change your business. We've seen the first time buyer seminar and webinars. This is going to also be equally as powerful, in some ways, even more. So, we're going to focus on seller seminars, right? And it can be webinars depending on where you want to host it. So, the key to this is we're going to pick a real hot topic that sellers care about. Make it what they want, not about you. So, these could be some easy seminar or webinar titles. 5 things every homeowner needs to know before selling in 2026. How to sell for top dollar in today's market. The biggest mistakes that home sellers make and how to avoid them. Should you sell now or wait? The truth about this market. Okay, so these are really good topics that we can kind of rotate to see which are the most effective and getting the most signups and people into your event. But you got to have something that's going to draw their interest so that it's something that they're curious about or want to know that. And then by them raising their hand, now it identifies, right, that they might be interested in doing that, in selling that property or their home. Okay, so you can focus on pricing strategies, timing the market, how to prep a home, hitting costs, what buyers want now, negotiating tips, and little small things or big things that help get that home more exposure or to sell. Okay, so the next step, once we have this, is of course sign up, subscribe if you like this stuff, get into my free coaching group. The links are in there. And then when you're serious about really improving your performance, go into my paid. I have done this so many times for people. It is really, honestly, not that difficult. Okay, number two, though, is choosing the right location. This is critical. Now, I would at first, you can keep it very simple. So it can be on Zoom or a webinar. But if you want to get, belly to belly, so to speak, in front, local coffee shops, library meeting room, title company conference room, mortgage office, your brokerage office, community clubhouse, or a place that you have a connection with or that is a good fit for it, right? You don't really want to get that many more than like 20 to 25 people. I've seen it larger, but it can be very effective even for 3 to 5 because you're going to get more one-on-one and more help. So pick the right location. If you want to start, you can always do one on Zoom. And then it's really nice too for the people that aren't able to attend. We can always shoot them out the replay. And then it makes it pretty easy. But however you want to do it, there's no right or wrong. It's just whatever you're the most comfortable doing, but just choose it. Now, I always like to say you at least minimum 10 to 14 days before is when you want to start to promote it. And your goal is anywhere from 15 to 30, but I've seen it very effective with small amounts too. Uh, but I wouldn't go start getting past 25, 30, right? Unless you're extremely comfortable with working with larger crowds because you're going to take on more questions, more potential delays or right, or you have to have that larger space to fill it. I like when it looks filled with smaller ones, so you can always build up to that. Okay, where to market it, right? So, and you can go up to, I would even say 30 days out if you're marketing. Just make sure you're following up each week, and then the last 3 days, send things out to them. So, where to market? Facebook posts, Facebook ads um, towards homeowners, Instagram stories, email database, text database, circle prospecting around listings. You can invite them in, door knocking neighborhoods, right? That they might target. Maybe they have equity or you've had some success in those areas. Call past clients. We just want to promote, market, get them in. This is also who your partners are. So if you have title and lender, we want them to help invite people in as well, right? Whoever you're going to bring. It could be also handyman or other things that might work, right? Construction could work as well, where they're helping promote, right? If we know some people might be looking to fix up property before sell. So you got some options there. The key is you're going to get better and better at this. We just want to get some people in there. And then for the first few, I would probably invite some of my close family or friends just to attend it so that they can ask some questions. And you never know, they also, even trying to help you, can look to potentially sell their home. Uh, it's crazy, but it works. All right. Use a simple registration page. This you want to collect their name, email, phone, address. The timeline to sell is a great one, and you can use Google Forms, Eventbrite, um, CRM landing pages. Don't make it too complex. Just ask, and then you can always ask them one of the questions. Hey, would you like a free home value review? Right, and then it creates the appointment. Right, so figure that out. That way we can buy it. It's really not that hard. Okay, so what do we do during it? Number five, the structure of the event, right? Typically, I like to go around 45 minutes and allow 15 minutes of questions. I don't want you to go too much longer. Just give them a timeline. It can even be 30 minutes with some questions in there, and it goes 45. It is nice if you provide something, a refreshment, snack. It doesn't have to be like full-blown meal, but something there for them. And then you can try to have them arrive early so you can mingle with them and get to know them and talk to them and connect, especially if it's offline, right? So we're marketing this offline. It's nice or online and then to the offline. So we want that connection. We want to be able to introduce ourselves and find out more about them. Okay, so the opening 5 minutes. Here's what we do. We build trust. Tell them about who you are. Tell them about your experience. Share some of your success stories, right? Let them know what the current market snapshot looks like. It's super easy. It should warm them up, right? They're getting to know you. You should be connecting with them, and they're going to know, okay, this is potentially someone I could work with. I see they're having success. I see they're hosting this, right? They're competent. I'm getting to know, like, and trust them, right? That's what you want to establish. Okay, the next one, the next section, this is teaching. So about 30 minutes. Make sure you're breaking it up. Share some stories to keep it interesting, but you want to cover what's happening in your local market. Okay, how do you determine value? What's the best months to list? What repairs actually matter? How to attract multiple offers? So, and what are the common seller mistakes? Now you're going over those. Now in the proof, this is for the next 10 minutes. You want to show the case studies, before and after marketing, days on market, list to sale ratio, right? So that should be 10 minutes. Now we're right 45 or so, and then the final at 5 minutes is a call to action, right? This is when you're offering, free seller strategy sessions for those that want. We can go over your specific situation to see what we can do to help it out. Or free home value audits. We'll go in and really, really deep dive into it to see, right, what we think we could get for it or where your value's at. And you can say something just easy. Hey, if you're even thinking about selling in the next year, I'd be happy to sit down and map out your best timing, price, and strategy. Whether you use me or not, I'm more than happy to do that. Take that pressure off. Get those appointments. Have a sign up list right there, and you can have it. I would say for the next, honestly, from tomorrow on, do it for the next week. Don't go too far past that. Just fill it up, get those appointments, have it open, and start getting people to sign up. Okay, when they're out there, they're going to probably want that. It's really not that difficult. Okay, if you've done your job, they're going to be like, yeah, sure. Okay, number six, have a strong offer. People need a reason to act. So that's why we're having that call to action, the free home value report. It could be a net sheet. It could be a sell before you buy strategy, a free staging consultation, free repair checklist. Easy magnet ideas, the 2026 seller success checklist, right? Have that. And then what you want to do, number seven, is follow up fast. Okay, this is where the listings happen. The same night, I would be texting them, thanks for coming tonight. What was your biggest takeaway? Now we're engaging with it, right? The next day you're calling, hey, wanted to thank you again for attending. Hey, based on your timeline, would it make sense to do a quick home strategy session? Then be quiet. They're going to say yes. And then we set the appointment. Okay, so email recap plus market report in the next 48 hours. You really want to do it the next day, and that thank you text and then follow up. And that is going to really, really help you. You'd be surprised how well this works. The hardest part is really just getting them in. But if you have great things to get them in, you're going to do really well because you're going to get chances now. Okay, extra ways to fill the room. Partner with a local contractor can invite estate planners, right? Especially if they're downsizing, that's going to be great. You can run geo targeted Facebook ads, target neighborhoods with high equity, and invite your personal database. These are just things to help. And you're going to partner with people that also will have people to bring in. So if you're choosing the right ones, and right, we've got to have kind of three different options to be able to give people multiple different people to go with. If we're rotating that out and they're bringing uh, people to the event, that's going to help you as well, right? So you want to kind of rotate those out to see which ones works the best, and then you can be partnering with different people to do that. Okay, now the real goal of the seminar isn't to necessarily close them. Yes, we're going to get some opportunities from there, but we want to identify, right? How can we help them? Remember, we got to always truly care. We're going to need to know, like, trust, but who's selling in the next 30 days that we can help, or 90, or 6 months, or a year. We're going to identify. Okay, now we have the nurture process that we can do. So if we're doing that, then we're nurturing, giving great value. Hey, thought you this might be interesting for you for this. Now we're building and giving them great things that are going to help them, right? We're educating them, we're connecting with them. Then when they ready are to move forward, they're going to reach out, right? Because we're engaging and give us that opportunity. So just do simple math. If we're getting, let's say, 20 attendees, we're going to have, let's say, 8 to 10 real estate conversations. You know, I always want 10 real estate conversations every day. We're going to probably get about 4 appointments and 1 to 2 listings from it. Okay. Can you imagine running this monthly, quarterly, right? Because we could rotate other ones in, or even a weekly one if you've got enough volume, or every 2 weeks. But even if you're doing it just every single month and you're absolutely getting better and better at it, which you will do as you run it, it's going to become a listing machine for you. So for right now, these are kind of the best ones. There's a seller seminar, there's a first time home buyer seminar, which is a great one. And take a look. I've done one on that as well in the YouTube content. Um, this is really good because you can even have one that's a third is like how to sell and buy at the same time seminar, which, right, kind of covers another unique one. Um, it converts well because it involves people really have a big fear of that. So this is definitely going to be powerful for you. And I want you to know that you can be successful at it. Even if you want to run through and do a practice session, right? And we can go over and analyze that, especially in the paid coaching. I'll take a look at it and give you some tips to improve. But a lot of it's really not that hard. It's knowledge that we're really good at. We just have to do it and extend the invitation and get used to it. Now, when we're having these in our rotations, it's so much easier because sometimes people see it and they don't do it, and we have a chance to send something out to them or get them on the next one. And as we're doing this consistently, people that have seen that particular advertisement or seen your post, they may not join that first, but after 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Then they come in and go, what's this all about? Or they're now in a position where they're thinking about selling and they're like, oh, I want to attend this. Okay. Just another easy thing that you guys can do, right? That you're not having to cold call, that can be a regular thing where you're getting better and better and more proficient at your skills. That's going to help you get more opportunities for you. All right, guys, hopefully you liked it. If you did, please comment below. Make sure you subscribe, share it with people that you think would help. And I really, really appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much and take care.